Welcome to Year Around the Peninsula. I'm Army Sergeant Ryan Sharp. If you're moving from one place to another, there's a lot of things that are required before you move. Senior Airman Braden Anderson takes us to where readiness begins.
We will begin in a few minutes upon senior leader arrival.
The third bilateral update meeting was held at the National Defense Center, bringing members of USFK and the Korean Transformation Team together to discuss progress of the Yongsan relocation plan.
Thanks for your leadership on the Bureau side, and for all of the staff, officers. I'd like to thank you for all your hard work and dedication over the course of this endeavor, and certainly in setting conditions for today's session.
Since U.S. Army Garrison Humphreys is transforming to the largest U.S. Army garrison in Asia, the Yongsan relocation plan is one of the largest transformation projects in DoD history, with the Far East District having oversight over relocation construction. Senior Airman Braden Anderson, Seoul, Korea.
The 3-hour-long update, provided by Lieutenant General Vandal and the Korean Transformation Team's Chief Director Kim Ki-soo, made an overall update on the progress. It's not always easy to find time to earn your degree while you're in the military. Senior Airman Emily Kuntz takes us to U.S. Army Garrison Humphreys, where they are making time to recognize graduates for their hard work.
All the way in the Republic of Korea, soldiers, their family members, and civilians can still celebrate reaching their educational goals with praise from their peers and leadership.
I was debating with my wife whether to go back to the States and do a ceremony there, but it means a lot more coming from a full bird colonel, coming from the garrison commander.
Types and levels of degrees varied between the 20 graduates, but they all shared the stage to be honored for their dedication to expanding their knowledge.
You know, we've got so many more technical specialties in our military that require advanced degrees. You know, having those graduates apply themselves in these technical skills, very important to not just their professional development, but for the benefit of their soldiers that they lead.
Moving past this milestone, graduates prepare to focus on the next big goal in their professional career. Senior Airman Emily Kuntz, U.S. Army Garrison Humphreys, Korea.
It may never feel like the perfect time to start or go back to school while in the military. Contact the Education Center so they can help you reach your educational goals. Every year, U.S. Army Garrison Humphreys hosts a group with the intent of having fun with some friendly scouting competition. Staff Sergeant Darren Murphy tells us this year's competition for scouts was about more than just medals.
The Cub Scout motto is do your best, and that's what Pack 203 here at U.S. Army Garrison Humphreys is doing, especially when it comes to making sure their Korean hosts have fun during their annual Cub Scout Olympics.
We have Korean Cub Scouts from Pyeongtaek on post here with our pack, enjoying a bunch of sporting events.
Although mirrored after the Olympics, these Cub Scout Olympics focus on building strong character and building strong relationships while having a lot of fun.
And the kids are having a great time. They're going from station to station. They're working up a sweat. Hopefully we're wearing them out for their parents, and they'll be having a nice quiet night tonight.
Their parents will also appreciate these scouts doing their best to be good neighbors and great scouts. Air Force Staff Sergeant Darren Murphy, U.S. Army Garrison Humphreys, Korea.
To find out what scouting events are available in your community, contact your local scouting coordinator. Have you ever wondered who keeps accountability of an Army unit's equipment? Staff Sergeant Crystal Crawford shows us one soldier doing just that.
I don't like my job. I love my job.
Meet Specialist Bianca Manood, a 92 Yankee unit supply specialist with the headquarters and headquarters company of the 91st Engineer Battalion.
Not only do we deal with like small supplies, like little things from pens to paper, but we also deal with BII for the equipment. And I just make sure that if there is shortages, they're all maintained and accounted for.
Unit supply specialists receive, inspect, inventory, and store, among other duties, unit supplies and equipment. Specialist Manood is essential to the readiness of her unit, and her superiors appreciate her hard work and dedication.
Specialist Manood, very good soldier. She doubles down as the armor and supply clerk. Anything I ask her to do, she accomplishes the mission. So I never have to second guess a task that I give Manood.
Reporting from Camp Hovey, Korea, I'm Army Staff Sergeant Crystal Crawford.
Unit supply specialists are charged with supervising and performing duties involving request, receipts, storage, and issue of expendable supplies and equipment. Sometimes putting on a morale shirt and having some healthy competition between the ranks is necessary to remind us all that we fight on the same team. Senior Airman Daniel Robles takes us to Osan Air Base for a glimpse into an annual competition known as the Osan Cup.
Whether you enjoy sitting back and enjoying a Chiefs versus Eagles ball game, or like to put your back into an individual competition, the Osan Cup is a place to let your competitive spirit free.
It just brings everybody together. You get to meet a lot of people, and that's really what it's about. You know, we're having a good time. We like it.
Not only were airmen from across Osan able to connect and compete in a few games, a few soldiers from base decided to come out and show airmen what Army Strong looks like.
It's a great opportunity for soldiers and airmen alike to come out and bond together and I guess participate in that friendly competition that all motivates us to keep going each day.
Competitor or spectator, coming out to enjoy the Osan Cup will leave you with a smile and hopefully a few new friends. Senior Airman Daniel Robles, Osan Air Base, Korea.
Competitors competed in 19 different sporting events, with the 35th Air Defense Artillery rounding up the most points at this year's Osan Cup. Want to have a well-balanced body? Why don't you try something special? Petty Officer Grant Womack takes us to climbing motion for a unique activity.
I'm about to do something that you couldn't possibly imagine in the middle of Seoul. Rock climbing is a physically and mentally demanding sport. It tests a climber's strength, endurance, agility, and balance along with mental control. However, it can be a dangerous activity without warm-up exercises and specialized climbing equipment.
I'm here at Climb Emotion in Gangnam, and I'm about to climb these rocks, switch up my workout routine.
After a lesson from the instructor, climbers can start climbing up, down, or across artificial rock walls. There are numbers labeled next to the rocks, and the ultimate goal is to reach the last number without falling.
At first, I just tried rock climbing because it looked interesting. But as time went by, I found out that it is not only addictive, but it also helps with my body balance. So I want to keep doing this.
As you know, rock climbing is an unfamiliar exercise. People usually don't try it because they are afraid of doing new things. However, through my experience, it develops mental and muscular strength. So don't hesitate to try rock climbing. Just do it. It will be great for you.
MC2 Grant Womack, Seoul, Korea.
The number of people enjoying rock climbing is increasing. There are many honors and awards soldiers strive for while in Korea. Sergeant Jackie McKnight goes to a challenge that pushes soldiers to their limits.
2, 1, stop. Soldiers from across Area 4 come together for a combination of challenges. These tasks include a PT test, weapons qualifications, ruck march, and many more. They all came with the goal of leaving with a special title.
Currently right now we're hosting our semi-annual Dragon Master Challenge. It's part of our Dragon Master program. It's about leaving Korea better than you arrive. All the soldiers do everything that they're supposed to. Today they'll leave with the coveted title of Dragon Master.
Even though the challenge is tough, the participants receive some extra motivation between events.
Leaders! Get up! I want to do it so I can set myself apart from my peers, because not everybody can call themselves a Dragon Master. It's going pretty good, but it's challenging. I think I'm gonna do pretty good. Mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter.
The physical part of the day is tough.
Because it's not easy, and it's not really designed that everybody gets a t-shirt, everybody gets a certificate. It's designed to be hard. It's designed to stress you, both mentally and physically, to make you a better person.
Army Sergeant Jackie McKnight, Camp Walker, Korea.
The trophy for the Dragon Master Challenge stays with the company with the most successful participants. That was your Around the Peninsula for this week. To see these stories and others, go to the AFN Pacific website or view them through the AFN Pacific app. From all of us at AFN, enjoy your evening.